Reporting for duty. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. Fight for the Empire.
Fight for the Empire. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Yes, we're going to try to make this quick. Yeah, it's always quick, huh? Okay, in Australia, they found a big dinosaur. So I'm supposed to
The enemy is on the move.
get yourself some Vegemite. Australia, they found themselves a big dinosaur. It's one of those brontosaurus types. Wow. Vegemite. Ooh. The brontosaurus was never a brontosaurus. The brontosaurus never existed. Basically, it was a big mistake, or actually a fraud, because somebody put the bones of one dinosaur, topped it with the skull of another dinosaur, boop,
Trooper standing by.
and came up with the brontosaurus. Later on, they're like, that doesn't exist. So the brontosaurus, like Dino the dinosaur and Sinclair Oil Company, which was my favorite when I was a kid. Dinosaurs never exist. But the dinosaur does exist. It's a big thing. They call it a patasaur. And the patasaur does exist, and they found bigger ones. Titanosaur, Gigantosaur, Gigantosaur, They found bigger ones. I've seen them. They're big. In Australia, they found the biggest one yet. Biggest one. Everything's big down under. So it's the Australo-Titan. So Titanus, whatever, Cooperensis. And Cooperensis, the species name, because they nicknamed it Cooper. And I'll tell you what, there's a place called Kubi Petty, and that's probably where they named it from, Kubi Petty. That's where you get the opals, and from Australia, opals. Is this working? I don't know. I have to do weird things. Let's check in with Australia. Let's check in with Australia. Let's check in with the Russian sub.
Has this party to conduct a national background check?
Well, they're conducting national background checks. But the big news for Hawaii is that we make it to 60%, not herd immunity, 60% people vaccinated. Put the mic up here because it's like a weird sound. So 60% people vaxxed, then 25 people can gather indoors, 75 people can gather outdoors, and 75% something. Restaurants opening, I think it is. 75%. And, but it doesn't include like the wedding or structured things like that or something. Check the clause. That's 60%. 70% people vaccinated. Hello, everybody. All three of you out there. Thanks for watching. Watch to the end. Share with a friend. No, I appreciate my sponsee subscriptions. I don't have any sponsees. I made absolutely 0 cents. It cost me to make this. So, boo-hoo. 70% of the people in Hawaii vaccinated, and guess what happens? Governor Iggy comes out and he goes, wax on, wax off. All the way, 100%. Wax off, 100%, no restrictions. Boom, free for all. That's it. Okay. This is news. Get it going. Pepah! This is what we're looking at in the newspaper. Okay, none of that. All right, and the headlines read something to the effect of this. In a minute. God, got me good. Okay. Cheery, alright. Oh, I click on that one. Why is that guy happy? This is clickbait. My light over there is just trying something different. It's actually blinding. That's a big green thingy. On the medium, which is kind of like, sort of like average, but not average, but it's close to that. A medium price range. So if you took all the houses and you like, I think it's like the bell curve thing, and you get like the middle part. On the average median, right? $1 million. $1 million. Then one day, just some food through the gravity, bubbling crude. The bubbly hillbillies. The whole place is going to be. No wonder people can't live here. Okay, access to this, e-expand, evictions. Okay, you know, oh, back in the day. Gotta see this because I can't see it. It's like slip from behind. Always the new thing. 1965. Ventriloquist Edgar Bergen, holding pals Mortimer Snerd and Charlie McCarthy, is visiting Hawaii. He's New Year's Eve, 4 years old. Comedian Cordius joining the family who lift the company Bergen to Vietnam New Year. Oh, they're going to say when Vietnam was still going on. Are you guys dying in the fields there? Wait a minute. Bucky, what's up, man? I see you. Got the nose, Bucky. Yep, I got the nose. What are you doing now, Bucky? I'm going to Vietnam. Why? Because the troops. I need the people. How's it? What's up? Is that right? You don't need a nose. Okay, so ventriloquist. Oh, this is Charlie McCarthy. That's like a really famous one. I forget his little buzzword thing. But I think it's like they had the real character voices, stuff like that. Democrats do things strategy because they're setting back. They're trying ambitious stuff, but they can't really do it because they're going like they're giant meeting houses and getting these guys. He's like, oh, you don't know what he's doing. He's like, hey, you know those guys getting social, whatever it is, unemployment benefits. They gotta go seek jobs now, right? Just like if you're regular unemployment benefits, but if they no seek jobs, what you gonna do? So the business guys, if they offer them a job and they don't accept, they get reported. That's what the governor's like. Report them. Rat them out. Rat them out. I mean, I think they would do that anyways, but the governor kind of announcing that is kind of very wax on. Lining up during the twilight years. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. Cheech and Chum gang. Older people. Hey, man, the benefits of medical. Are you kidding me? It's true, though. It'll unwind your nerves and all that. You'll be like, hey, man, I don't think I need that painkiller stuff. And what else is going on? Cooperensis, Australio Titan. Australia in Latin means Southland, down under. The Southland Titan. There was a giant fire on Waianae. Probably scary Waianae. Okay. What do you call them? Big Q, because we have a big A right now. The Q is, are you fine with public schools reopening fully on August 3rd in-person classes? In person. 64% definitely it's time very safe. Parents are tired of their children. Get them out of here. Because school, especially early years, it's like babysitting job. Sorry, but yeah, you can do get rudimentary stuff, but the best thing about school is they socialize with other kids their age. That's about it. I don't have much confidence in people's parenting nowadays. I don't. I says so. That's why it's my opinion. 22% maybe, but some hybrid at start might be better. Hybrid. No, too risky, too much online. 14%. So what? Who cares? I guess. And there's something in the sports. I don't know what it is. But it's doesn't go there. And the kind, man. What's this? I think it's like gay and lesbian, well, LBGDQ, LMNOP, Pride Month or something. I think I saw that. There's some teams are wearing the little bands, others aren't. Like the Texas Rangers. I ain't gonna wear no rainbow colors. That's for girls. Texas. Political cartoon. What will Joe Manchin tell his grandchildren? Yep, I let all democracy fall. But the good news is I saved the filibuster. Idiot. That guy's an idiot. I swear to God. He's an idiot. He's trying to be important to be like the guy that's significant to get reelected because he's like, but he's not even doing anything to bridge the bipartisan gap by doing that. He's blocking this thing which has gotten in the way of having anything done in Congress. They revert to the filibuster and knock everything down so nothing gets done in Congress because of that filibuster. And he's like, let's look at the letters to the editor. I didn't even see this. This is abortion, travel, cartoonist represent Carson vaccine. Ooh, Carson. Ooh, Sanderson. There is all the prizes given for the vaccine. That's screen impacts children. Let's try just this good one. Violence on screen impacts children. There's Tom and Jerry cartoons. As an early childhood teacher, we should stop there. In Hawaii, I noticed the profound effect on children who watched extreme violence on screens. Now, what's the meaning of extreme violence? You're talking people getting shot in the head, shit. All these young minds were developing while experiencing high school nonchalance about aggressively harming others. We taught them that video world of killing was pretend. Most of them were able to comprehend the video gaming was not real. Yet others have trouble discerning between the violence and real life. I can point out someone who has trouble discerning real life and pretend. It's called delusion. Preach. We did our best to teach her kindness, hate, and but more on the phone said, beautiful beach back and health along we can make exceptional again. Boo, Sandra Armstrong, Kylo. Yeah. That's like that one view, but I don't know. You can't blame it on the video games, is what I'm saying. It's probably not good for the kid's head to be learning, like, Grand Theft Auto and they go imitate it and have actual violence. But it's a problem with the kids. Even if the video game or the violence, there's something wrong. And it ain't the game. No reason to offer prizes to get COVID vaccine. Yeah, who cares? Adjust population figure to calculate vaccinations. That's what they say here. Much is made in the news about percentage of the population that is fully vaccinated and how it relates to relaxing controls. Because that's how they're measuring it. What is the population figure used? The absolute total? Uh-oh. We got a mathematician here. If children under 12 will not be vaccinated, when the population figure is used for calculation, it should be just 12 and older. Oh, God. Our current percentages of those vaccinated would be higher that way. Gary Sparks, Waipahu, who's getting impatient. Get a higher number and turn off the regulations. Cartoon misrepresents Carlson's vaccine stance. Shall we? Abortion? Yours can turn into a dictatorship. Well, let's do the dictatorship. I don't like the guy Tucker Carlson's show. Tucker Carlson's a total idiot. Fox News, turn it off. Cancel it. Ooh. Oh, those left-wing liberals. Their heads will spin, and everyone's like, oh, yeah, we're part of the good guys. Idiot! GOP could turn the U.S. into a dictatorship. Republicans at national and state levels are proving they have no respect for their oath of office. Their children, the future American people, they sold their souls to Donald Trump and power, who is definitely being referred to as some type of Antichrist figure. Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. See, Mitch is he's that guy. Oh my! And House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy publicly proclaimed that January 6th deadly insurrection against our government was instigated by Do I say his name and lose my soul? Proclaimed that the deadly 6th deadly insurrection against our government was instigated by Trump. So initially, right after, they totally said he did it. The Huggy Bear tea, want some steaks, go to a fake university. Then McConnell said the Republicans' only goal is to block. Then, like after McConnell, hello there, my name is, used to be the head of the majority leader, and I could just say block everything that comes down to the Senate because I'm in the supreme leader of the Senate in Grand Poobah, my local lodge. I'll just say yes, and then, oh, wait a minute, I'll say no, and then McConnell said that the Republicans' only goal is to block everything the Democratic proposal. Anything, everything. They're just like, whatever you do, I'll do the opposite. That's how the Satanists became, well, the Anton LaVey Satanists, anyways. They took anything Christianity and let's do it in reverse. Cross, upside down. They do a ritual, we do it like backwards. They stand up, we stand on our heads. Anything but like opposite. That's your methodology. And they're doing it. Believe them, they're doing it. I make no claim that Democrats have all the answers, are immune to power, and do no wrong. However, led by President Joe Biden, Democrats are working to rebuild America after the pandemic and resulting economic and social disruption. And by the way, the vaccines were already in the works and being developed before Trumpy Bear claimed, appropriated, and just labeled it whoop speed. Like he was watching Star Trek. One night, you know what? I'll just claim the progress. People aren't stupid. They don't care about the politics. It's just like, make the vaccine. Here comes the pandemic. I make no claim that Democrats have all the answers. Of course, America, after they're addressing climate change, cyber attacks, which, by the way, were found out the group that did the one, they recouped some money, millions of bucks. Not half the million they paid. $4 million they paid, $2 million they recouped. But they counted it as a big success, getting the cyber attack, paying off the bullies. Oh, by the way, the witch is going to get paid off. She got bought out on here. Just give her money to go away. It's better than give her the money to stay. Because this is more. Anyways, yes, Russia. We don't know if it's under Putin, but I'm sure if you ask them, they're like, anything Putin says. But Putin's like, I didn't have nothing to do with it. Watergate too. They're addressing climate change, cyber attacks, civil and individual right abuses. Individual right abuse? How about you can't vote? We don't want who you vote to get into office, so we're going to make it you can't vote. How about that? Yeah. Right now, they're just making it very, very, very difficult for you to vote. But that's okay. That's American. That's not what the Constitution is about at all. What frightens me is history has shown that lies, corruption, and evil can win. That's right. That's Vincent Price. Eva, it can win. Google current dictators, and there are 50 countries listed in 2020. Don't think it can happen in America. Judith Goldman, Alamoana. You win. You win. You scared the pants off of me. You scared the pants off of me. Where's my freaking rat? T-Rexes, did you know that scientists, paleontologists, let's be specific, paleontologists figured that there's billions of T-Rexes that roam the earth when T-Rexes were, Tyrannosaurus Rexes, billions of them. So if they have 3 toes on each foot, that makes 6 toenails for each Tyrannosaurus Rex. You get the picture. So Judith Goldman, Judith of Alamoana, you get the T-Rex toenail. Australia Titan Cooperensis. This eats those. Rock, paper, scissors. Anyways, that's it. I went kind of over by that, and I don't know if but that's all she wrote. Anyways, have a Tuesday. Have a good Tuesday. It's the 10th. No, it's the 8th. And pretty soon, Mongoose Max Hawaii is going to come up to some anniversary dates. That's the big secret. And so things might change because I can't do this all day, every day. What I wanted to make, I'll tell you about it. English, but if I'm not in prison under the gulag of the new dictatorship of all you have to do is accuse the people. Maybe that's street smarts. Just point, accuse, call the cops, and you do this part of your job description. You know what's part of that job description? You call them, make a complaint, then they kind of arrest you and take you away. But I didn't do anything. I don't care. It's part of the job description. They're just doing their job. Street smarts. And you know what? We do that against anybody who want to. The tyranny of criminal-minded people. What would old Batman Adam West think? Holy crap, Robin. Holy, that's Robin. Anyways, hang loose. What can go wrong?
Below your eye.